Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB does show 17. So in this one, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates team build, 87 overall, one of the lowest teams that we've had so far. So taking a look at this roster in the rotation, we have Doug Drabek, Bert Blyleven, Oliver Perez, Garrett Cole, and Francisco Liriano. We actually don't have a bad rotation. A lot of good arms in this one and some nice diamonds, so the rotation's pretty good. Then in our lineup, we have Starling Marte, Andrew McCutchen, Ralph Kiner, Willie Stargell, David Freese, Jung Ho Kang, Russell Martin, and Josh Harrison. So we have some weak players in our lineup at short, at second, but we do have that big three kind of in McCutchen, Kiner, and Stargell, and I have yet to use Kiner or Stargell, so that's kind of like their debut videos. The lineup's alright, it averages out, and we definitely have some good bats in there. Then on the bench, we have Josh Bell, Gregory Polanco, Jose Bautista, Rajah Davis, and Francisco Cervelli. Bench is nothing crazy, but it's definitely serviceable. And then in our bullpen, we have Antonio Bastardo, George Contos, Joaquin Benoit, Mark Melancon, Rich Gossage, Charlie Morton, and Felipe Rivero. So we have a okay bullpen. Gossage, Morton, and Rivero, they're enough to get the job done. So that's the Pirates team. Getting into the game, our opponent has Jimmy Rollins, a creative player, Mike Trout, Carlos Beltran, Mike Schmidt, Dave Winfield, Miguel Cabrera, Jackie Robinson, and Chris Sale on the mound. We got Bert Blyleven, which is not bad, but we've already used him in a team build, and he only has 2 real pitches, so it's tough pitching with him. But we head to the top of the first inning, the 0-2 count to Trout. The curveball got him frozen for the strikeout. Now we go to the bottom of the first inning, the 2-0 count to Starling Marte, and Marte is going to get a base hit. This one gets past the first baseman who was diving. Maybe didn't need a dive right there, but we'll take it. We get a man on first. That's going to bring up Ralph Kiner, the 1-0 count, and Kiner is going to hit one down the third baseline. That's going to go in the corner. Marte is going to come around second. He's going to advance to third, and he's going to stay at third. Gotta try minimizing these base running mistakes that we've been making. Kiner's gonna end up with a double. We got runners on second and third. Stargell up the bat, and he's gonna hit a grounder to the second baseman. He's gonna field at the throw to first, and he gets that out, but we do take a 1-0 lead in this game. That's gonna bring up David Freese with 2 outs in the inning, and the high fastball. We're swinging and missing. Bad swing right there. We go to the top of the second inning, the 0-2 count, the hot fastball, swinging and miss for the strikeout. Blyleven picking up another. Now we go to the top of the fourth inning, another 0-2 count, a grounder up the middle. The dive maybe stopped it from going up the middle, but he ends up with runners on the corners. 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up Mike Schmidt. The pitch near the middle of the plate, the liner into right field, the dive. Woo! Look at that play. That's a web gem right there. And we end up getting the double play, getting out of the inning. Probably one of our best diving plays so far this year. Now we go to the top of the 5th inning. No one on, and he's going to hit one deep into right field. We can't make a diving play on that one. That's going to go off the wall, and he's going to end up with a leadoff double. Not what we wanted right there, but we're still up 1-0 in this game. He's going to end up at third, the 0-1 count, the low pitch, and he gets the base hit into right field. So he's going to tie this game up at 1-1. Not really what we wanted, but we got to work out of it. Now he has a runner at first. He's laying down the bunt. He just did my play right here. We always do this bunt and go from first to third. He just did it on us, so I can't really be mad. But he puts himself in scoring position. Jimmy Rollins up to bat, the curveball, and he's going to get a base hit up the middle and take the lead, putting us down 2-1 in this game. The single puts him at first, obviously. Next batter up with 2 outs in the inning, the pitch away, and we get the grounder to first. We end up getting out of the inning, but 2 runs given up. Not a good sign. Now we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kang up to bat, and he's going to come up with a base hit, a liner into right field. It just drops before he makes a play on this. So maybe we got lucky. He probably could have made that dive and play if he attempted to. Maybe he didn't want to risk it. Russell Martin up to bat, and Martin is going to line one down the right field line, goes right on the line. So that's a big hit for us. We end up getting runners on second and third, but for some reason, Martin kept running, and he gets tagged out. Once again, we have a base running error. Now we got Bert Blyleven, and he comes up clutch with a base hit into right field. That's going to tie this game up at 2-2. But once again, if we didn't make that base running error, we could have runners on the corners right now for Starling Marte. But Marte's up with 2 outs, and he's going to hit a grounder to the shortstop. He feels it to throw to first, and he makes the play. Quick trigger right there. Marte's a tough out. Now we go to the top of the 6th inning, the 2-2 count. The curveball in the dirt got him chasing for the strikeout, the throw to first, and we got him. So a big out right there from Blyleven. Now we're going to the top of the 7th inning, the 2-2 count to Winfield, and he's going to get a base hit up the middle. So at this point, we probably kept Blyleven in the game a little too long, but he was pitching well. I didn't feel like I needed to take him out, so that runner's at first. Next batter up is Miggy. the curveball, and he's going to hit one into center field. McCutchen diving for that one and can't get there in time. I was hoping for another web gem. Would have been sick, but I think we dove behind the ball instead of in front. He ends up with runners on second and third. No outs for Jackie Robinson, and Robinson's going to hit one deep into right field near the warning track, and we're going to make that play. He's tagging up the play at the plate. Actually a pretty good throw. If he was a little bit slower, we might have been able to get him, but he's going to take the lead 3-2. Now 2 outs in the inning, and he's going to pop it up into center field, and we managed to get out of the inning, but we go down in the game once again. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Gregory Polanco in the pinch hit, and he's going to get walked. That's going to bring up Andrew McCutchen, and McCutchen is going to hit a grounder to the second baseman to throw to second, to first, and a double play. Last thing we needed right there. Kills us. Now we go to the top of the 9th inning, the 0-2 count, and Gossage picks up a strikeout with the slurve. Now 2 outs in the inning, and he's going to hit a little pop-up right to Stargell. We get out of the 9th. Our last hope, David Freese, he has the 3-0 count, and he ends up getting walked with 2 outs in the inning. So we got the tying run on base. That's going to bring up Jung-Ho Gung, and Gung, the curveball, we saw it well. We hit it down the third baseline. He feels it to throw to first, and Schmidt makes the play. Gung, got to hustle. That was a big play right there. Managed to get out of it, and we take another loss, 3-2. I think that's our 5th straight loss. What is going on right now? I'm playing so bad. It's crazy. I'm ready for 18 at this point, because we can't do anything right now. But taking a look at the box score, Starling Marte goes 1 for 4 with a run. McCutchen goes 0 for 4. Kiner goes 1 for 4. Wish he did a little bit more. Stargell goes 0 for 4, but did pick up an RBI. Wish he did a little bit more. Freeze goes 0 for 3. Gunn goes 2 for 4 with a run. Too bad he couldn't come up clutch in the 9th inning. Martin goes 1 for 3. Harrison goes 0 for 3. Blyleven goes 1 for 2. Had an RBI. He did better than the actual starting lineup. And then Polanco pinch hitting got walked. Taking a look at the pitching, Blyleven 7 innings pitched, gave up 3 runs, 3 strikeouts. Really not a bad performance from him. We should be able to score more than 3 runs in a game. Charlie Morton pitched an inning, got no strikeouts, and then Rich Gossage pitched an inning and got a strikeout. So that is going to do it for this one. We end up taking another loss, this time with the Pittsburgh Pirates. But I got to say this, I'd rather take all my losses now in 17 while it's ending than lose in MLB 18. So the Atlanta Braves are up next. Stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.